What's going on YouTube? This is Captain Obvious bringing you a MW3 gameplay on Piazza. Now, I despise this map. I can't stand it. If it's looking like it's going to be voted right away, like a ton of people vote for this map, I pretty much leave the lobby because I just don't like this map. But this gameplay is from when the maps first came out, and it was pretty decent. I liked it. I had a couple like high intensity moments, and I enjoyed this game. But the beginning's very slow, so just bear with me. What I wanted to talk to y'all about today is having a plan in life. I'm not that old, 23, but I've learned quickly that if you don't have a plan, you're never going to get where you're wanting to go. And what I mean by that is, like, yeah, everybody has a plan for something, but like seriously, having a plan and following it and like living by it and having a plan and just having the plan, you're not going to get anywhere. Like if you plan on saving $500 a year, but you don't have it written down somewhere where you can see it, like on your desk next to your computer, like a sticky note stuck to your computer or something, deposit X amount every month into savings. And like if you're not looking at that, something's not reminding you of it all the time, then you won't get there. And I'm sure you've heard people say this in the past, like older people. And if you were like me and you're younger, like you don't listen to that. You're just like, yeah, sure, I gotcha. And you can't be like that. Like these older people that speak to you about these things, they know what they're talking about, even though you think they might not know, or what they're saying is not quite making sense to you yet. They know what they're talking about, and you need to somewhat, keep that in the back of their head. When I first got in the Army, like they're like, "Oh, you better plan on your retirement." I'm like, "No, that's stupid. I'm 18 years old. I'm not gonna plan on my retirement." But, I started thinking about it and stuff, and my retirement isn't when I turn 38. I can retire the year I turn 38. My daughter will be 18, like, I'm going to be getting out of the military, my daughter's health benefits go away, all this and that, like, so I really need to start having a plan. So, beginning of last year, I think right after tax time, I went in and started a thrift savings plan, which is like an investment fund for the military. You put X amount or a percentage of your paycheck in there, and then you select a fund you want to invest into, and that's you get that money. Like it goes in. It's like the stock market. If it makes money, you get extra money. If you lose money, you lose money. But these are like really low risk, low risk investment funds. And you can pick like, there's probably 50 of them or whatever. But you need to have that plan. Like, I started, like I said, tax time last year, and I've got like $1,000 or so in that account right now. I haven't been putting back much. I think I have like 1 or 2% of my paycheck going into it, and it's great because it comes out before taxes and it's not taxed at the time and all this and that. And then, like, if you think about it though, that I put in that 1%, and that 1% makes 1%. So now I have 1.1%, and then I put another 1.1% in, and that's 2.1%, and then that makes 1%. So, I mean, it keeps getting bigger, and even though I'm still only making 1% on it, it's 1% of a larger number. So I'm getting more each month, and it's not always like that. Sometimes I'll lose a couple percent here and there, but I'm 23 years old. I have $1,000 for my retirement, which doesn't seem like much. But if you think about it, I have 15 more years. If I still only make what I make now, and I only get $1,000 a year in there, I will have 15 grand of my own money being invested in stocks, which could generate money. You know, is that making any sense? Like, even though you're not seeing it now, you need to take steps towards your end goal. My end goal is to have enough money to retire, which, military kids, 50% of their pay, plus if they do more than 20 years, they get an additional 0.5% up to 30 years, and then 5% after that, or some crap like that. But you need to have a plan and work towards that goal. And that's all my advice to you is, as a young person talking to young people, seriously, get a plan, stick with it. This is Captain Obvious, and I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. Peace!